guys, it's Sam, and today I want to do a book chat on digital friendships. This video is part of a paid promotion with Disney Hyperion for Clicked by Tamara Ireland Stone. This author also wrote Every Last Word, which is a favorite of mine. I've done a review for that, so I'll link that on the screen. This is a new middle grade story that follows Allie, who's a girl that is really into coding, and she just created this app called Clicked that connects people that have similar interests and creates new friendships based on a scavenger hunt to find each other and make these new friends. Her app becomes the talk of the school, but then she discovers a glitch in it that could expose everyone's secrets, and so she has to kind of race against the clock, potentially work with an arch enemy, all before she has to present her app to the judges. So Clicked is all about digital friendships and making friends online through different apps and different platforms, and that is something I wanted to talk about today because the whole thing with BookTube is it has the unexpected side effect for me of creating a lot of awesome friendships and introducing me to a lot of awesome people. That is something that I wasn't quite expecting when I got into BookTube. I definitely wanted to talk to other people about books, but I didn't think I would make best friends from this. Real life friends. Like, yeah, sometimes people are like, oh, online friends aren't real and blah blah blah, and maybe back in the day you didn't know if your friends that were online were real. Like, I remember the times of AOL chat rooms and AIM, Instant Messenger and stuff, and not really knowing if the people that you're talking to are the people that you think you're talking to. Like, that kind of weird start of the internet, like scary, you know, don't meet people from online, that still carried over into like a lot of our parents obviously thinking about like digital friendships. So when I first started to meet people that I knew from BookTube, my parents, I was an adult, so my parents really couldn't say anything. You know, I started booktubing when I was like 23, 24, I want to say. So my parents, I didn't live with them, you know, there's nothing they could say about that, but they definitely were like, wait, how do you know these people? And I was like, well, we make videos so I can see their faces, like I know they're real, you know? So it's a little easier, I think, to make friends through like the video community and stuff. And even now, like, it's just, you have a better sense of the people that you're meeting and talking to are like real people, even if it's through like Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Like, people feel more real than they did back in like the beginning of the internet. But it's definitely been an unexpected side effect. So I want to talk about some of my friends that I've made. Obviously I can't mention like every friend that I've made here. I've gone to a lot of bookish events, so I've been able to connect with people on that way. But even a lot of people that I just talk to via comments and stuff are people that I consider really good friends. But I wouldn't be honest if I didn't start this video with Sarah Jane of the Book Life. I need to not be emotional about this video because I love my online friends so much, and a lot of people that I've met through BookTube are, like I said, some of my best friends. Like, people I talk to every day. People I talk to more than I talk to my, like, best in real life friend that I've known for like 10 years, Amanda, who I've had other videos with. I'll link some, like, on the screen or something. But Sarah Jane and I talk every day, unless we are going to like other events and stuff. Like, she went to Comic-Con recently, I had BookNet Fest, so we didn't really talk during that. But like, we literally talk every day through Voxer. So Voxer is an app, not sponsored in any way for Voxer, but Voxer is an app that a lot of online people use because it's an easy way to talk. It's a texting and a voice chat app, so you can hold down a little button, it's kind of like a walkie-talkie, and record like one-way voice things. People use them for group chats, and people use them for just like talking, like texting or whatever. But Sarah Jane and I have our own chat that we talk in, and it's like every day we like update each other on each other's lives, and there's been so many times that we have like basically come to tears because we're like, one day we're gonna meet and it's gonna be great. And just even recently, and every time I think about meeting Sarah Jane in real life, like, I start tearing up. It's amazing that I haven't right now. I think I'm just keeping the emotions at bay. Like, I've had visions of like running across an airport, sort of like vlogging it, because I know a lot of people like know about our friendship, and like vlogging this experience because it's gonna go by like so fast, and being able to like watch it back and just be like crying. Like those videos you see of people that are like either reunion videos or like first meeting videos, and then like people are running, like that is what is gonna happen with us. Like, we talk every day. I mean, we've talked every day since we started reading the Grisha trilogy. That is our friendship book. That's what brought us together. And we talk about everything. About everything. Like, it's crazy. And we've never met in real life. We, like, have never gotten a chance to hang out. I cannot wait for the chance to actually, like, hang out in person. But it doesn't even, like, a lot of people are like, oh, online friendships aren't as like valid or important because you have never met each other in real life. Like, Sarah Jane's one of my best friends. Like, she knows a lot about me. We have been through a lot together. We both understand like illness related stuff. She was there for me when I was sick and basically couldn't talk to anybody about it. She's one of the only people that knew. Like, it's is so important. That friendship is so important to me, and something that, again, I would have never expected to come out of BookTube. Like, I got on here to just talk about books, and now I'm talking to people about, like, real life stuff and stresses and, like, fitness stuff and any new goals that we have, anything. Like, bitching about, like, anything. Like the same way that you do with your real life friends, and these are my real life friends. Then we have Kayla of Bookadoodles. Kayla happens to live close by to me geographically, so that's been really excellent because, again, I didn't have a lot of friends out on the East Coast. I moved out here with my best friend, but then, like, I have just moved places numerous times, and it's not like I have a ton of, like, in real life friends. I do, but they're all spread out throughout the country, and just not a lot of people very close by to me. But Kayla happens to be close by within like 2 hours of me, so we get to see each other on a more regular basis, which has been awesome. So Kayla is somebody that I've bonded over with, like, Game of Thrones and stuff. Again, another person that I've traveled to events with, have hung out with at different, like, bookish events, have hung out with just in general. We have game nights, Gerald and I have game nights, board game nights, and Kayla has come to those. We've gone to lunch because she actually works in the town that I live in, so I see her for that, and it's just like, again, we never would have known each other without BookTube. What? I don't know what I would have done without her, because when I was recently catching up on Game of Thrones, I was sending her live text messages about everything that was going on, in all caps, basically, and I needed her to, like, respond immediately, and she happened to be around at the exact time to always respond to what was happening, because I was like, I can't function without someone who knows what's going on. Then we have my partner in crime, Madi, from My Name is Marina. Madi is somebody that, again, I wouldn't have known without BookTube, like, and without people, like, other friends recommending her to me. And then we finally met at YALLFest a couple of years ago, and now YALLFest is coming up in November, and it's kind of like our friend group's, like, annual hangout, like, chill event. Like, we obviously all hang out throughout the year, but I feel like YALLFest is where, like, we all come together the most, because it's just, like, a nice, fun event. And she, like, we happened to ask her, I reached out to her that first YALLFest, and I was like, hey, do you want a room with us? And she's like, yeah. And, like, that was it. That was it. She's a part of, like, all of our friend group, and, like, it was instantly solidified into, like, one of us, basically. Like, just fits in personality-wise so well, and is just so amazing. She's so smart, brilliant, somebody that I can just bounce ideas off of, somebody who inspires me to make better content and to grow and learn, and is just, like, the perfect, like, yin to my yang. I don't know if that means anything bad, like new age or anything. I think it's positive, yin and yang, but, like, we are opposites in some ways, but really similar in other ways, and we're able to work together really well, and we have, like, a really good collaborative energy, and somebody that, again, I can talk to, not get sick of, not get annoyed with. Like, the whole time planning BookNet Fest, we didn't fight. We didn't fight ever. I was never like, oh, like, she's so annoying. I never had an issue with her. And, you know, she said the same thing about me. I'm not just like, oh, I was the one that was the bad one in the group or anything like that. Like, we just get along so well. And, like, it's very easy. All of these online friendships are so easy. Like, they're just people that I could just sit in a room with and be quiet. And it's not like anyone needs to talk or feel the silence or anything like that. Like, it's just chill. Speaking of chill, we then have my Space Squad girls. So this is Paige from Enchantology, Victoria from Victoria Shaz, and Sana from Inkbones Books. We all played through the Mass Effect games together. So some of us had played the games before, some of us were new to it, but we all played through the trilogy together and had live shows and stuff. So I will actually link the first one down below and you can kind of follow all the way through. But it was so much fun to, like, play a game with other people. Like, we weren't playing live because Mass Effect isn't something where you're, like, playing together, but we played through around the same times and then, like, discussed everything, and it was so fun, like, so magical. I want to play through other games again. We were going to play through Mass Effect Andromeda, and then some of us haven't even finished it. I did, but some of them didn't. So it's just like, we need another game to play through, because it was like, that was us, our little Space Squad team, and, like, I've met all of them now separately, some of them together. I met Victoria and Sana, like, together, and Paige I just met at BookNet Fest, but I want all of us to be together at some event, hopefully soon, within, like, the next year or so. But they're another group of girls that is just awesome. I can, like, tell them anything, I can chat with them about anything. We've had a lot of rants about various things that are going wrong in the world recently, and they're just a great group of girls, and I love them. And then we have, like, so many people that I'm in group chats with that I talk to on a regular basis. Like, there's an entire BookTube SFF group chat that I'm involved in that has, like, a ton of people, like Thomas from SFF 180 and Elizabeth from Books and Pieces, and, like, all these people. There's, like, 28 people in that group chat. I can't even keep up with it because there's so many people in it. So all those people are awesome to talk to. I have another group chat with like various people like Connor from Connor O'Brien and Lainey from Gingery's Lainey, who's from like the original Wolfpack. I just want to say that we joke a lot, like Wolfpack is used ironically. It's not an actual clique, guys. Like, do you know how many people are technically in Wolfpack right now? Like, there's like 25 people that are like part of Wolfpack. Like, anyone that we talk to, we're like, you're part of the Wolfpack because it's ironic. It's a joke. But Lainey is one of my original people that I went to BEA with like years ago now, like 3 years ago. Has it been 3 years since I first went to BEA? Yeah, but Lainey is someone that's at like basically every event that I go to. We just always get to room together most of the time and like hang out and stuff. So Lainey's awesome and just so fun to hang out with. She's such a good person. Lainey, you're a good person. And like Jordan from Jordan Journals and Liz from Liz Loves Lit, who's hopefully gonna be at YALLFest because I need to hang out with you again. It's been so long. And Mike from Slice of Mike and Sylvia from Wish Fulfillment and like all of these people that I feel like I just got to hang out with at BookNet Fest, but like all of these people that I never would have met without BookTube. It blows my mind. People that I genuinely get along with, people that inspire me to be a better person, be a better content creator, to learn more, to be more critical with my reviewing, to like broaden my horizons and not just read the same thing necessarily. I mean, not that I was never really doing that, but like just introduce me to so many cool books and like I get to hang out with them and talk to them and share my life and like what's going on in my everyday with them, not just book related stuff. Plenty of people that I talk to in the comments whose names I'm gonna forget right now, like their actual names, but there's so many people. Like Let's Book About It and Theo Potterhead and like I'm forgetting so many people, but like everyone that I talk to in the comments on a regular basis, I can like see your icon, and people I talk to on Twitter and stuff, like it's magical. It's magical, this little community that we've managed to form on BookTube and just all be friends, or at least friendly, and you can just go to different events and stuff and just know that like your people are there, or just like go online and know that you have support there. It's crazy. It blows me away. Whenever I feel like down, BookTube is there. Yes, are there sometimes crappy things that happen in the book community? Absolutely. Sometimes it's too much and you have to take a break. Yeah, but overall, the book community has been such a positive experience in my life, and I have lifelong friendships from these friendships on BookTube. Is BookTube gonna last forever? Probably not. I mean, I hope it lasts a very long time, but probably not. And will I still talk to these people after BookTube's gone? Yes. So if you feel like you haven't found your online community, reach out, comment. I mean, if you're on BookTube or whatever, comment on BookTube videos and create those lasting friendships. It takes time. Like, I don't want you to think that all these things happen overnight. It didn't. You know, I've been on BookTube for almost 4 years now. So like, these things don't happen overnight. A lot of these friendships were formed after meeting people multiple times or after talking multiple times in comments. Like, again, most of these people I talked to before I ever met them in real life. So it was like just talking through comments, having similar opinions on books or having disagreements about books, or talking on Twitter, like getting involved on Twitter and having those conversations or just getting to know people that way. Like, if you have a platform like that, if you are on like Bookstagram, Twitter, any of those, Tumblr's really good for like anonymous messaging, but I encourage you to not just anonymous message. I encourage you to actually use your face, because then people can form a bond with you. There's plenty of people that I know from Tumblr that I just know their icon and their name. Like, those are people that I consider friends too. And just like reach out. It can be really scary, but the thing about the internet, it's a little bit easier than doing it in real life because a lot of us are really shy in real life, myself included. So you can definitely form those friendships. Are you on a different like platform that you, I don't know, is like, it's not. I was gonna say, is like Zanga and LiveJournal a thing anymore? I think LiveJournal is, because I'm pretty sure George R. R. Martin still uses it, which is ridiculous. But just get involved. You don't even need to make your own content, but just like write genuine comments more than just like, great video, or like, you know, you're so pretty. I don't know. I mean, like, write genuine comments. Those are the comments that everyone remembers and that you're like, wow, I know this person now. So that is my biggest recommendation for having online friendships and people, you know, you just a matter of like who you're gonna click with. Not everyone you're going to click with. There's been plenty of people that have commented on their videos and nothing really comes of it or anything like that, but there's plenty of people that you will click with. You will find your little community, your little tribe, your people, and be able to kind of foster those friendships and really grow together, maybe do buddy reads together, participate in readathons together, stuff like that. All these things can be had online. You don't need to meet people in person for these friendships to be real. Like I said, the first person I mentioned, Sarah Jane of the Book Life, I have never met in person. I'm going to, but I haven't yet, and she is one of my best friends. So online friendships are valid, online friendships are so important, and I encourage you to reach out to people online if you haven't already. So comment down below, let me know about your online friendships. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye!